What's up, man? It's your boy, Hot Boy Chip. Yeah, man, we back with another video, man. If you're new to the channel, make sure y'all subscribe. Before we get started with today's video, what I need y'all to do is check out my last vlog from Cali. Run that up. Go ahead, take your time, run that up. Cool. After you do that, like, comment, subscribe. Okay, so today, a lot of people have been asking me to do a video on this, on my clothing business. They want to know how I started and everything and how I kept it going and stuff like that. So I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna take y'all way back. It's story time right now. So y'all kick back, relax, you hear me? And we finna get into it. So I'm gonna take y'all way back, probably around August 2020. That's when I first decided to open my clothing business. You know, at that time I only had shirts and stuff like that, you know. I didn't really have much to work with, but I was just like, at the point where it's like, okay, I got everything together, my ideas, like it's either now or never, you know what I'm saying? So around that, like right before that, child, I ain't gonna lie, like I was, you know, doing bad. I ain't really have much money, but it's like I, you know, worked with what I could. So I did shirts and stuff at first, and you know, I got my people on board at first, you know, and something just tell me to keep going, you know, just keep rolling with it, keep rocking with it and stuff like that. And then you know, after a while, it's like, okay, you know, I started coming up with different ideas. I found me well, let me tell y'all, you know, I found my designer person. He like an underground designer type dude or whatever, so he not really big, but like me and him linked up. He helped me enhance my logo and the, you know, the phrases and all that. And you know, we still do business right now, but you know, we did that. So, you know, I'm like, okay, so I got me somebody that I could do, you know, my design with, that could help me with that. From my first connect with, you know, the shirts and, you know, the apparel and stuff like that. So from there, I just kept promoting my stuff. And it's like, at first I was like, dang, it was times where I was like, man, I'm not really getting nowhere, you know, like, I don't know, like, should I still be doing this? Like, is it even worth, like, just keep doing this daily promoting, trying to get your stuff out there, all that type of stuff. Like, it's just, at times, I ain't gonna lie, y'all wanted to, like, you know, just throw in the towel, you hear me? But it's like, something just told me to keep. I'm the type of person, I don't like to quit on things. Like, I like to keep trying until it's like, it's nothing left that I can do, you know, to basically, it's nothing left, basically. That's all it really is. So I kept praying, I kept doing it, you know, and then I started, I ran my followers up. It took a little minute. Ran my followers up, kept promoting, and then I started getting clientele, you know, from different areas, like my people, just different areas. And people was reposting my stuff, and I had other people like, dang, who this brand? Everybody was trying to figure out who I was and how my brand, like checking out my stuff and stuff like that. And then, so I started getting a little buzz. And then I think that summer, 2020, I dropped my first summer collection. It was, you know, I had the shorts, bikinis. That's when I first started bikinis and stuff like that, swimwear. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all, it was a hit or miss with the bikinis and stuff, because it was like, people were telling me like, nah, don't do bikinis, bro. That's you know, you ain't gonna get much, what you call it, out of that and stuff like that. You know, just saying stuff. And I'm just like, I'm the type of person that's like, it don't matter what nobody tell me. Like, I'm either do something or I'm not gonna do it. That's just it what it is. So I really wasn't paying attention to what they was really saying. I thought it was a good idea, so I was like, females like bikinis, they like all that stuff. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna drop it. It's a hit or miss. Whether they either gonna mess with it or they not. That's just how it got to that point. It's like, okay, y'all rocking with it or not. And if y'all not, then I'm gonna try something else. But if y'all is, I'm gonna keep it. So when I first dropped it, first person that bought it was my auntie. Shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? If you watching. After that, bro, once people started seeing it, bro, it blew up. I kid y'all not. Within a week or two, everybody wanted a bikini, son. Different colors from black, red, pink, son. Like, everybody wanted a bikini. I'm like, wow, this shit really, like, people really rocking with it. They really rocking with this stuff, you feel me? Then I had shorts, different shirts. So I was just really starting. You know what I'm saying? And then I started getting into collabs. Now, with collabs, it's like, it's basically when you and another brand collab y'all brands together and create some type of content material. So if it's like, they got a logo, you got a logo, y'all can mix it, or a slogan, you know, stuff like that. So I started getting into that, and that actually did good because it's like, it's a way to network. You working with different people, and if y'all have the same audience, you know, y'all can, you know, that's even better. So I started doing that. We were reposting each other things and stuff like that, and then that helped me bloom. And then, you know, after, okay, so now I'm getting a little more buzz. Now it's getting a little higher for me. You feel me? Now it's getting, you know, I'm getting somewhere. My name is getting out there. And then, you know, something came to me and said, well, you know what? I should start doing interviews to really get my name out there. Because that's the main thing. Like, if anybody that's starting a business, like, your main goal should be trying to get your name out there first. Like, the money gonna come, it's gonna take time, but you gotta get your name out there so people can know about your stuff and all of that. So I started doing that. I started doing podcast interviews just all over, you know. Yeah, so I started doing that, and that created more of a buzz because now, okay, people are tuning into you from all different type of states, you know, cities, areas, and now they interested. They want to know, like, who is this person with this brand? Who is Hot Boy Clothing? Who is this, that? So, you know, we did that, and then once I started doing that, bro, it's like I got to a level where I was like, okay, now I can call myself, this is an official clothing brand. You feel me? Like, I can actually, like, I'm seeing something now. And I just kept it going. I was like, okay, now we finna do even more stuff. You feel me? And I just kept dropping. I was dropping back to back at one point, y'all. Like, back to back designs. Like, anything that came to my head is just like drop. You feel me? I worked with a lot of people. You know, one of the biggest goals for me was, it was like, man, I want to ship somewhere off the country. Like, I want to get somewhere. That's how I know it's like, okay, I'm really doing something. So I think probably a month or two ago, I got my first order from Canada, all the way in Canada somewhere. So it's like, that was a big thing for me. It's because, like, dang, like, I didn't reach all the way to Canada. Like, I would never thought, you know, I could reach there. So that was a big moment for me and stuff like that. But yeah, you feel me? So that's the background of my, you know, my brand and how everything started. Started back in August 2020. I was barely making it at that time, you feel me? But I made it work. Made something work, and now it's in effect now. So now it's like, yeah. And as far as so other than that, we're gonna put that to the side right there. People that's trying to start a clothing brand, this was another question. I'm gonna give y'all the 3 simplest tips for y'all clothing brand, right? Or whatever, you know, clothing or whatever you're trying to sell. First thing, figure out your design. That's the first, like, that's the main thing. Figure out your design. Get your, make your design A1, like, to where nobody can, you know, copy or none of that. find you a designer. If you're not a designer, find you one. So, because whenever you want to drop new stuff, you need somebody that, to design it for you, right? First, the main key you're supposed to have, you got to be financially stable. I ain't gonna lie, because it's like, if you ain't in a place where you can invest, you feel me? You have to invest in your brand. So if you're not in a place where you can do that, then, you can't really do much. You can't get to where you want to get. You have to be financially stable, at least enough to where you can invest. Like, I would say, starting off your business, probably like 500 to 1,000. I'll say at the least. Some people might say something, but that's at the least. It's like you gotta invest in machines, you gotta invest in, vinyl, just all different type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Clothing. If you don't have a connect, you gonna be buying clothing. You gonna be buying this. You gonna be buying that. So it's like you gotta. In the beginning, it's gonna be a little rough, but it's gonna get better as you go and you keep going and keep finding new things and learning and stuff like that. So boom, financially stable. Another thing, your brand gotta stand for something. Like, it can't just be like, oh, I'm doing it. You gotta make your brand stand out. So whatever, like for me, my brand is a representation of me. High boy. Just New Orleans. Just my inspiration was Lil Wayne, for example. High boy. Back in 2005 or whatever. So it's like stuff like that. It's like you gotta have some type of representation of. It should be a representation of you or the type of person that you are, or what you've been through, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's a big thing, starting a clothing brand. And another good thing, a smart thing to do, is get your business legal, like to where it's like, so getting your LLC and stuff like that, because it's like once you get to that point, it's like can't nobody like touch you, steal your name, steal your clothing brand, try to, no, it's in your name, it's yours. It's nobody else can touch it. It's yours. You hear me? Yeah. And I would say the last final step, this is just simple steps, y'all, but the last final step, never give up, man. Never. It don't matter. You could be like, damn, you might feel like you ain't really getting nowhere. Keep going, bro. Keep going. Keep trying. You gonna get it. And it's just simple as that. Keep your head high. Keep working on your brand. Keep perfecting. It's gonna take time. It's a process. But you gotta get through it. You hear me? You gotta keep pushing through. And I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like that's the 3 main steps for y'all that I can give y'all. If y'all want to know more, just put in the comment section what you want to know, stuff like that. I hope y'all like this story time. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. You heard me? If y'all want me to start getting back to the vlogs and just challenges and all that, leave a comment in the comment section. Like this video. You heard me? And I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. Y'all already know we back. You heard me? Back and better.